that you recognize your role as you positively contribute to this enjoyable competitive education-based experience. Please remember to be supportive of all. Let the coaches coach, let the players play, let the officials officiate, and most importantly, have fun.
Good morning and welcome. Kearney High is our place this morning as the Bulldog volleyball team is getting ready to take on the Bearcats from Kearney, as well as Lincoln Northeast. The Rockets, I believe, are here in a tri-meet on a Saturday morning. Kyle LeBoy and Scott Carlson with you as we are just a few minutes away from first serve here at Kearney High after a long week of sports and a good week of sports for Bulldog athletics. We're going to wrap it all up with some volleyball action as the Bulldogs will be first and second up in this try from Kearney. As we head into the weekend, Scott Carlson, my broadcast partner. Scotty, what's going on? How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, Kyle. You asked me that like you haven't just ridden an hour and a half in the car with me.
Well,
sorry, I just had to.
Break the illusion.
It was like radio cliche, man.
Break the illusion.
We're just seeing each other for the first time as we come on the air.
For the first time ever.
Right.
Big weekend for Bulldog sports before we get to the volleyball matchup. If you have been living under a rock for the last 48 hours, of course, you know that, I should say living on a rock for the last, about 86 hours. You know that the Bulldog golf team is a state champion. That happened this week. Bulldog softball is state runner-up, getting number 2 in the state. Bulldog football getting a win last night against Millard West. Cross-country teams qualifying for the state meet. The first time both teams in the same year, boys and girls, have qualified for state since 1984. What do you attribute it to there, Scott?
Man, you know what? I think it's just a lot of things. You know, youth sports. You're starting to see club sports become more and more popular. And say what you want about club sports, but they're a big deal. I mean, they're in skill formation and everything else. It's a big deal to a high school coach to have girls that have been playing together since they were 8 years old in volleyball, Kyle. And I think that's what you're seeing a lot of is the payoff of all these club sports. And also, hey, weight, strength, and conditioning. We know that the look of that ideal is different at North Platte High School. Activities Director Jordan Kearney implementing a weight room requirement for all athletes, and so that's got to be paying off too.
There you go. There's the buzzer. The warm-ups have ended. We'll have the national anthem here for you guys to enjoy before we get to Kearney Bearcat Volleyball. Of course, today's game only on the live stream.
Kearney Bearcat Volleyball. You're really trying to be impartial.
I meant we're in Kearney.
Okay.
So here's the national anthem for you guys. We'll highlight the matchup when it is all over. National anthem done being played here at the high school gym in Kearney, and Scott Carlson, Kyle Laboria with you. The Bulldogs 18-9 taking on the 13-10 Kearney Bearcats in a Saturday morning matchup. This is a team, Scott, that we've seen a couple times this year, and Kearney's gotten the best of the Bulldogs each time. But it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, especially in the same season.
It is hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, but the Bearcats have a good volleyball team, Kyle, and there you go. You see in the Bearcats the culmination of girls playing volleyball together since they were young. And but let's not forget the talent on the North Platte Bulldog side of the net, and I'm with you. 3rd time's not always a charm.
So Bulldogs coming into this one 18-9 on the season as far as their record is concerned. They've had a good run of things, especially here late in the season as they get ready for district play. Of course, the last time they played volleyball, we saw them. And that was the game against Kearney Catholic back on the 6th. They lost that one in straight sets to Kearney Catholic. They lose the game on Thursday as McCook had a positive coronavirus test. They canceled the game against McCook. So it's been we're standing here on the 17th. Their last volleyball game was on the 6th. Their 11 days have passed. Is rust a concern in 11 days for this team?
Yeah, I mean, hey, any downtime is the potential for rust, Kyle. And but you've been in the gym. We know Coach Hammond's had the girls working hard in the gym, and that's the coach's job is during those breaks in the action to keep your team game ready.
There you go. They will take on Kearney first. They will take on the Lincoln team second, and then their try will be done. As Kearney will have obviously the first and the third games as the host team usually does. They're going through their starting lineups here, and we're about ready to do volleyball. Your starting lineups brought to you by Linex of North Platte. Linex, you can think outside the bed liner and Linex it. You can find them over there on East Phillip. As we get ready for volleyball action, if you're watching, well, you're only watching on the video stream. We're not on the radio this morning. Only on NorthPlattePost.com live video. And Bulldogs going to be in the white jerseys on your right side. Both teams wearing the white. So your starting lineup for the Bulldogs is going to look something like this. Peyton Neff, Brooklyn Douglas, Gracie Hanneborg in the back row. Carly Purdy, Sedina Hayes, and McKenna Little. Your front row players, those your lineups brought to you by Linex. Bulldogs going to start off with the serve. Peyton Neff, she is too far. And it starts off 1-0 Kearney.
Sorry, Cal, I'm trying to get some promo going.
I got you. Keys to the game brought to you by Al's Lock and Safe, securing North Platte and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. That's Al's Lock and Safe. As Kearney, their first serve. Peyton Neff going to back set for McKenna Little. And McKenna down the line. She's got the kill. So it's 1-1. Bulldogs and Bearcats all knotted up. As I was saying, your keys to the game brought to you by Al's Lock and Safe is you got to keep the pressure on this Bearcat defense. If they're in system, they're going to be a very effective team, as you saw just then. But a great block up front by Purdy. And I believe, was that Sedina over there as well? I've got the up official right in my face. I think I need to move. Kenzie Polk was there too. Here's a little tip over the block once again. They're going to go to Sedina on the far side. Sedina has a nice kill in the back row. Cannot get over to it is Carson Worley.
Not a lot of power, just a good placement shot by Sedina, seeing that the corner was there and sending it deep. Smart play.
3-1 Bulldogs. McKenna at the service line. And Kearney out of system here early. Another little tip over the net, but going down, Kenzie Polk got a hand on it. Sedina wasn't ready for it, and the kill goes to the Bearcats. That was Aspen Rusher with the kill. 2 serving 3. As the Bearcats are down, Bulldogs, Neff going to back set Carly Purdy. Great position by Purdy as she's got the kill right in front of Tatum Rusher, the libero for the Bearcats. So Bulldogs up 4-2 here early in this one.
And a good job by Peyton Neff. She makes it look easy, but the pass was tight to the net and a great jump set to the backside for Peyton Neff.
Purdy with the serve. They're going to go far side looking for Aspen Rusher. Good dig. Here's Kylie Harvey.
That foul, man, not making it easy for their setter again. Another tight pass. That time Peyton caught the net with her her right elbow.
Bulldogs still in the lead, 4-3 here early, set one. Back to serve, going to be Lucy Barty. Neff back set right in the middle for Kenzie Polk, but she is too strong. But there's a touch at the net. They're going to get the touch call. Bulldogs get the kill. Wait, now they're reversing?
Yeah, I didn't see the touch call. I don't know.
Well, they pointed to the Bulldogs for the point.
Probably
now
just the wrong side. Probably just pointed wrong.
Here's a back set for Sedina on that far side. Roll spike goes way too far by Sedina Hayes. Kearney with their first lead, 5-4 early in set one. Bulldog Volleyball brought to you by Bill Summers, Ford, Honda, Nissan, and Lincoln. They are Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters at Bill Summers. Next serve by the Bearcats. Peyton Neff going to set up right in the middle for Kenzie Polk. She puts it away in that near side corner. Good kill for Kenzie.
With line substitution, number 18, Sudbeck.
Sudbeck going to come in to serve for the Bulldogs. We're all knotted up 5-5 here early in set one. Early morning try. Hey, those of you who are joining us, thanks for joining us on the Post, northplatte.post.com. I know it's early, especially after a late night football game, so we appreciate you guys. Here's a swing set from Kearney. Give the kill to Avery Franzen as the block was late getting over. 6-5, Kearney in the lead in set number one.
And number 17,
Back to serve, Shannon Whalen. Peyton Neff with a back set, looking for Kenzie on that far side, and another kill by Kenzie Polk. She's had an impressive start to the day. 2 kills already for Kenzie. Give her a block as well. I like it because they've got the stats up there on the board for us.
Cheater.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do stats in volleyball. So yeah, I'm gonna cheat.
I would just track blocks and kills, just a tally. That's all people care about, Kyle.
That's I'm okay cheating.
Ace serves.
Here's a free ball from the Bearcats, and Bulldogs get it over in one.
There we go.
And then the Bearcats can't fish it out of the net.
Not pretty volleyball by any stretch, but a point nonetheless.
I think it's early for the girls, too. 7-6 early in set one. Kenzie Polk at the service line for the Bulldogs. Nice serve. Kearney a little out of system. Franzen with the attack. Neff going to set up McKenna Little in the middle. Block not tight to the net. Sydney Province was there, but McKenna just a little stronger.
McKenna breaking the squat record for girls at North Platte High School earlier this week, Cal. 255 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
8-6. That goes back to what you were talking about in the pregame show, as the Bulldogs' strength and conditioning has been vastly improved. Here's a lot of net play. A roll spike from Kearney. Good reach by Kenzie Polk. And free ball. Oh, it was tipped over, but Bulldogs recover. And Peyton Neff with the free ball into the back row for Kearney. Kearney now in system. Tipped over the block. Nice job, Skylar Sudbeck, to get down on the knees and get that up. Here's an attack and a kill by Sydney Province. Bulldogs still in the lead, 8-7.
Yeah, nobody in system there. Bump set and a bump over, not in system. Got to be a bump set spike.
Where'd the ball go?
I don't know. It got really quiet in here, though.
Well, I mean, there's not exactly a lot of people to fill the stands. I mean, we were looking around.
But I thought we were painting visualizations. I mean, we painted the picture that we hadn't seen each other until right when we came on the air.
Well, so. You destroyed that.
I could make crowd noise.
That sounds more like a monster in your closet than
Or
a crowd
someone-
noise. I'm not going to lie.
Or someone with COPD. That was in.
The block. Was it in? Did it catch the line?
No, it was in by foot. I don't know. I think the linesman just tired. That one in, though.
8-8 tied up set one. Kearney with the serve. Back to serve for Kearney City Province. Good long run up. Nice line drive. Serve. Skylar's up over and two. Peyton Neff. Kearney going to tip it right over the net. Peyton Neff over and two. Kearney now looking for the attack by Franzen. Good dig by Sudbeck. Kylie Harvey into the block.
Hey.
Kearney punches it up. And a free ball for the Bulldogs. Here's Hanneborg. Neff in the middle. McKenna Little.
Come on.
That's the kill for McKenna.
Big point. Long rally equals momentum.
3 kills already for McKenna Little. 9-8 lead for North Platte in set one. I can move this closer. That's a long stretch for you there.
I started to earlier and you gave me the look, so I just left it.
I didn't know I gave you a look. I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Here's a nice swing set kill by Lily Novacek.
Yeah, Novacek problems for the Bulldogs the last time we saw him
That's
play.
the name of it,
Nice,
yeah.
quick play there for the Bearcats.
We remember. Sandhill State Bank bringing you Bulldog Volleyball. They are committed to... They are the most committed brand in banking, as I can't even read my own notes. It's early for everyone. Here's Brooklyn Douglas, who just rotated in, setting up for Carly Purdy from Peyton Neff. Bearcats, good block of the net. Oh, is that a 4 hit?
Yep, no touch. Thank you.
Carly Purdy was there with the call, too. 10-9, Bulldogs ahead by 1 over Kearney. And we've seen, like I said earlier, we've seen this Kearney team twice against the Bulldogs. And have the Bulldogs improved that much throughout the season, or do you think Kearney's just a little off this morning?
I think it's volleyball. I think volleyball, one of those sports you just never know, Kyle. And I tell you, a few mistakes with rally scoring can cost you big time. So you just never know. Even though Kearney's gotten the better of the Bulldogs, I think pretty fairly evenly matched teams.
10,
and if
10.
I'm right, we've seen them at home against the Bulldogs both times. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. We haven't seen Kearney anywhere aside from Kearney this season.
That's a plus to get to play at home.
11-10, good kill there by the Bulldogs. They've got the lead. Bulldog Volleyball brought to you by the Shelter Insurance guys of North Platte, Pete Volz and Brent Rogo. For Auto, Home, Life, and more, check out the Shelter Insurance guys. There's a good block at the net by Polk and Hayes. Do it again. No, they tipped it over the block this time. Neff was there with the dig. Purdy from the 10-foot line. She's just got to get the little roll spike. Good positioning, though. Threw off Kearney from the back row. McKenna Little with the up. Can Peyton get there? She can, but can't get enough on it to keep it in play.
Yeah, good hustle. Just like you said, couldn't get enough contact with the ball to keep it alive.
11-all, set one. Thanks for joining us here early on a Saturday morning for Bulldog Volleyball. The libero for Kearney. Tatum Rusher making the serve. Here's Kinsey Polk going down the near sideline. And Kearney a little bit out of sorts. They're going to give a free ball. No, it's going to float too far out of play. Point for the Bulldogs.
Are points in the game of volleyball.
Substitution, number 23, Kylie Harvey.
Kylie Harvey going to rotate in. Bulldogs 18-9 on the season. Coming off a one-game losing streak. That's a great serve by Carly Purdy. First ace we've seen today. 13-11 Bulldogs in the lead by 2 in set one. And then Purdy with the service error puts it right into the net.
North Platte substitution, number 3, Rachel Kaufman. And for your Bearcats, number 10, Avery Franzen.
Franzen back. No, excuse me. Barty back to serve. She's got an ace. And all of a sudden, we're tied up 13-13 in set one. Back and forth action here from Kearney on a Saturday morning. Bulldog Volleyball on the NorthPlattePost.com. Brought to you by Another Round River's Edge Golf Course, your destination for recreation and fine dining. Barty with her next serve. Neff got a back set. And a kill there by Sedina.
Nice power into the block. The block off the net a little bit. And that allowed Sedina to power into it.
Sudbeck going to come in to serve as Sedina Hayes rotates out. 14-13. Bulldogs in the lead. Skyler taking her time now, puts it up and over. Kearney trying to get in system, and they're going to roll spike it over. Neff going to set up for Polk in the middle. Here's a free ball at the net. Good poke by Kenzie Polk.
Good awareness, not trying to do too much with it, just putting it down where it needed to be, Kyle. Nice little spot placement by Kenzie.
15-13. Bulldogs in the lead by 2. Their biggest lead has been 3. Kearney's biggest lead, I believe, has been 2. So to your point, teams very well matched here early. Kearney now, good kill there. Got to give her credit. That's Aspen Rusher. She had a nice quick set and took advantage of it. Coming in to serve Shannon Whalen for the Bearcats. Volleyball brought to you by Express AVL. Your audio, video, and lighting needs. Take pride in your ride with Express AVL. Here's Hannah Borg. Neff going to back set Kenzie, and
it's in there.
Yeah, we got a call. It did catch in.
Looked good to me,
the
too.
The Bearcat coach going, what?
Kearney High substitution, number 15.
I'll check out the replay.
I don't think Jessica Day necessarily agreed with that call.
Here's the replay, Kyle. Oh, that's in there. It's in there.
Here's Kenzie Polk from the service line. A bad serve receive that hits the antenna.
All right.
From the libero Tatum Rusher. And Bulldogs again up by 3. They match their biggest lead of the set. 17-14. Kenzie with her next serve. Off the tape. And now Kearney's got to scramble a little bit. Roll spike through the block. And the point to the Bearcats. Annalise Luke with the kill there. Kearney stopping the Bulldogs' momentum. The Bulldogs are hoping to go up by 4 or 5. 17-15, set 1. Bulldogs in the lead. Serving for the Bearcats, Sydney Province. Nice long run up. An up there by the Bulldogs. Going to back set, and McKenna Little is just going to punch it over. Basically a free ball for Kearney. Here's Rusher. Good dig by Hannah Borg. Kylie Harvey going to tip it over the block. Kearney again with it. Franzen. Another great up. Here's Peyton Neff. Oh, she's too far. Peyton wants the touch at the net. She's not going to get the call.
Yeah, good idea. Good effort by Peyton. Just got underneath it a little bit too much.
2 straight points for Kearney. 17-16, still a Bulldog lead. Middle of the way through set 1 on the Post, northplattpost.com live video streaming. And an ace as the Bulldogs didn't know where they were.
Court awareness issue right there.
I think Kaufman
Gracie thought she was a little bit deeper, I think, than she actually was. Unfortunate.
We're all tied up 17s in set 1. Here's Sydney Province, her second serve from the line. Into the back row, Kaufman with an up. Hannah Borg, again, miscommunication. And Bulldogs give a free ball. Quick sets, far side.
Ooh.
Are they gonna get the tip? No, they wanted the tip at the net. Yep.
Yeah, fortunate though. You want to send those free balls. You've heard me say it a lot. You want to send those deep so that Kearney can't do what they did right there and get their offense going so quick that you're not even in position. Luckily, Kearney made the mistake.
Brooklyn Douglas with the serve. Kearney gonna set up. And a big swing and kill there by Lily Novacek.
Back and forth.
18 all. Ellie Malin back to serve for the Bearcats. Malin up and over. Hannah Borg. Neff gonna short set near side. Purdy. Whoa! Purdy was too far on her attack. Trying to go right at the body of Tatum Rusher, and Tatum got out of the way quickly. Malin her next serve. Kearney in the lead, 19-18. Bulldogs had the lead 18-15 just a few moments ago. A free ball over. Good dig by Hanneborg. Another attempt over. Hanneborg again with the dig. Short set, McKenna Little.
Yeah.
That'll teach Kearney to celebrate quickly.
Yep, nice quick play there, too. The quick little set from Peyton Neff and McKenna finishing strong.
19-19. I saw Kearney thought they had the kill on that one huge swing by Annalise Luke, but Hanneborg, with her athleticism, managed to get it over the net. And here's an ace from Peyton Neff as Kearney fell asleep. 20-19, Bulldogs, 2 quick points, retake the lead.
My mask is not staying up, Kyle. I'm certainly glad that I didn't have to compete in sports with a mask on.
Oh, yeah. I echo that statement. Here's a short set for Novacek. Is that a lift? Yeah. Novacek didn't expect the set coming like it came. Timeout, Kearney. We'll be right back. FM 98. We're not on the radio, just NorthPlattePost.com. Welcome back, Bulldog Volleyball on the post, NorthPlattePost.com. Kyle Boyer, Scott Carlson. Bulldogs are up by 2 late in set 1, 21-19. Here's Peyton Neff with her next serve. Kearney trying to set up far side. Good block. Kearney digging it out. They go right back to Luke. And Luke with the kill for the Bearcats. Timeout brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. Points out of the timeout, always so important there, Scott, as you always talk about.
Yes, sir.
21-20, and a service error by Kearney, going to give the North Platte back the 2-point lead as Carson Worley can't get it over the net. 22-20. I don't know. I'd have to go back in my notes, and I will here in a moment. I don't think the Bulldogs have taken a set from Kearney this year. There's a kill by Aspen Rusher. They lost to Kearney 2-0 on the 12th of September. That's the only time I have them playing, so. I thought they played Kearney one more time. There's an ace by Kearney. We're all tied up 22-22.
Timeout.
Timeout. Coach Hammond will take it along with her. We're all tied up 22 in set 1 on NorthPlattePost.com. Bulldog Volleyball here on the post, NorthPlattePost.com. Kyle LeBoyer, Scott Carlson. 22-22 late in set 1. This one could go either way. Here's Douglas with the dig. Neff back setting Purdy. Going down the line into the back row. Good up by Kearney. They're going to tip it into the corner.
Wow, nice
Placement
shot,
by Aspen Rusher.
Man. Good effort by Gracie to get there, but Rusher just placing it perfectly. Not a lot you could do about that.
23-22. Kearney in the lead. Douglas, Neff gonna set up for Kenzie, and Kenzie got way on top of it. Now it's set point for Kearney. Timeout.
Gotta fight.
Hammond.
Gotta fight.
Got to dig deep now. We'll be right back. Set point next. Welcome back to Bulldog Volleyball here on the Post, NorthPlattePost.com. Kyle Boyer, Scott Carlson, set point for the Bearcats. Here's Purdy on the far side into the block. Purdy gets it over and one after the block. Kearney gonna go far side for Rusher. And there's the set by Aspen Rusher. So Kearney takes set numero uno. And now Bulldogs got to fight through the second set against the Kearney Bearcats. What do you want to see from the Bulldogs in the second set?
I tell you what, there's a lot of sloppy volleyball played, both sides of the net. Not just the Bulldogs, but hey, we love the Bulldogs, Kyle, and we need them to clean up their act a little bit. These early morning games are tough. Nobody will argue that, and so.
But they're tough on both sides.
They're tough on both sides. It is a little tougher when you got to drive a little over an hour to get here, but no excuse. Dogs gotta pep up. You need that emotional leader out on the court to take over and get some fire behind the team, Kyle.
That's what you want to see.
But that being said, it was a 3-point set, so it wasn't like the Dogs were dominant. I don't want to sound like it was a horrible set. There were some great things that happened. We saw good stuff from McKenna Little. We saw some good stuff from Purdy. We saw some great sets from Peyton Neff. So not trying to make it sound like it was a horrible set for the Bulldogs.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's what you want to see. Brought to you by Sam's Lawn Service. Give Sam a call, 534-4133. What you want to see from the second set. We'll step aside, take a drink or two, and we'll be right back. Bulldog Volleyball on the Post, NorthPlattePost.com. All right, here we go. Set number 2, Bulldog Volleyball on the post, northplattpost.com. Kearney going to start with the serve. Bulldogs fall in the first set, 22-25. And here's a block that hits the antenna. Point goes to the Bulldogs.
Substitution number 5.
On that one, Peyton F. back to serve. Bulldog Volleyball brought to you by Dave's Place. You can find them over there on East 4th Street or check out their website, davesplacenp.com. Here's a swing set looking for Novacek. Good dig by Hannenborg. And over on the roll spike is Purdy. Tip over the block. Bulldogs scrambling a little bit, and they get it over in 3. Kearney over in 2, catch the Bulldogs asleep. Kill there by Lucy Barty.
Yeah, nice play right there. Just a smart play, seeing that gap in the Bulldogs defense, taking advantage of it.
I got to call. I want to say call out. I don't want to call out the Bulldog fans. Maybe it is a call out. A shout out to the Bulldog fans. They're good. I mean, look at them. They're a great.
No, I'm not looking. They're saying anything.
They travel well with this team at all aspects. There's a hard dig by Brooklyn Douglas that Peyton F. can't quite get to, but I'm in at a 9 o'clock
I'll take
morning.
your word for it.
There's a wonderful spread of Bulldog fans in front of us.
They're all dressed very classy.
Here's the next serve. Kearney up 2-1.
Yeah.
Great positioning by Carly Purdy to get that kill.
I mean,
2-2.
I love what everyone's wearing.
2-2. Here's a bad serve receive, and they're playing a little joust at the net. Gonna set up Purdy. She's got a good swing and a kill for Carly Purdy.
Big power from Carly. Loves hitting from that left side. Boom.
Now back to serve McKenna Little, 3-2. Bulldogs in the lead. They were in the lead for most of set 1, to be honest with you. Here's Novacek into the block. Now the volley going the wrong way for Kearney. They get over in 3. Bump set by Neff. Purdy hugging in the air.
Yeah.
Carly Purdy doing her best Michael Jordan impersonation.
Hang time, baby. Yeah, timing off just a little bit, but a big reach by Carly Purdy.
4-2. I guess I could have just muted the mic as I was afraid it was going to fall. Good attack by Kearney. Good dig by McKenna. Now the set from Peyton. McKenna from the back row. Over in 2. Bulldogs are ready this time. Douglas. And just getting it over. Good save by Bocott. Into the back row, Little.
Come on now.
Neff. Purdy. Hello.
Yeah. Woo. There we go.
Scott has woken up, by the way.
All right, sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I left my coffee in the car.
You're the color guy. You're supposed to be excited when our
in
team gets
between
a
matches here, I might have to make a quick coffee run to the car.
They might make you take your temperature when you come back inside.
I only had 1 cup before we left, and that's
weird.
Unacceptable.
Here's a tip over the block by Novacek. Bulldogs keep it alive, and then Carly Purdy hits the antenna. Yep. My temperature coming into the building was 89 degrees.
Kyle's dead. Kyle's in hypothermia, which I could have told you that, but
no, you're not.
We're not talking about wits. Sorry.
5-3. Here's an ace serve by the libero Tatum Rusher. Bulldogs still in the lead, 5-2.
Mine was right on. Perfect. I think like 95 is hypothermia, dude.
Right?
I'm not even kidding.
Like I took it was like 92, and they're like, no, take that again. And another ace by Rusher on the bad serve receive.
I was
We're all tied up 5-5.
I was about to ask, is like low temperature a reason to exclude from entry, or?
They almost were. They were going to. Like they said, you need to take that again.
I
went, and then I took it again, and it was lower.
Yeah, you're fine.
Here's Hanmore with the good dig. Purdy.
You're telling me I'm fine. Okay.
Right? And over on the roll spike, and the Bulldog back row had a great angle on it, but it hit a hand up front. I think that was that Kenzie Polk that got a hand on it at the block of the net and threw off the timing a little bit. Point goes to Kearney. 6-5. Kearney in the lead in set 2. Kearney won the first set. Here's Peyton Neff into the middle for Kenzie Polk, and Kenzie with authority.
Quick, man. I tell you, and we've said it all season long, when this Bulldogs offense fires on a little quicker pace, they are a lot more successful and hard to stop.
Come on. Kearney into the net, or a 2-hit by Kearney. I heart you too, Lewis. I heart you too. Bulldogs up 7-6. It's Saturday morning. Of course we're delirious. Here's the next serve by the Bulldogs. And a kill down the line.
Bank. Called the bank.
Sidney Province with the kill.
Yeah, that's a
that
hard
almost
one.
Went in, didn't it?
No, it wasn't even close. Kind of a hard ball, though, for Gracie to play. Lots of power off to her right side just a little bit, and the arms went right with the ball.
Barty with the serve, over and
nice
one.
Up.
Bulldogs into
nice
the back
up.
corner. There you go. Just got to get it over. They're going to go to excuse me, that wasn't Rush, that was Franzen. Now,
yeah,
Kylie Harvey
getting in on
with
it.
the big power swing and the kill. Sudbeck going to rotate in for Bocott. 8-7 Bulldog lead. You're watching Bulldog Volleyball on the Post, northplattpost.com, brought to you by Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialists. They provide exceptional care, surgical treatment, in all aspects of foot and ankle medicine. Dr. Aska, Dr. 8, Dr. Christensen over there. Wow, way long on the attack by Aspen Rusher. I think that serve was out in front of her, and she kind of had to try to catch up to it a little bit, is what it looked like to me.
Yep, I think so. It was a tough set, though, to make.
9-7. Bulldogs in the lead by 2. Their biggest lead in set 1 was 3. Aspen Rusher with the kill, just kind of tucking it in that 10-foot line.
Number 9, Shannon Whalen, and number 17,
Maybe we should add some intrigue to the game of volleyball. Put like a big bullseye down on the court, and you get multiple points if you get the kill in certain spots. Scott's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Here's a kill by Kylie Harvey to push the Bulldogs back up by 2, 10-8. It's not a mockery.
There's enough challenge and intrigue in volleyball. Come on.
I'm always looking for ways to spice things up.
Yeah, that's what they did with the 3-point line.
I think there should be a 4-point line in basketball, and I think there should be 2 nets.
Stupid.
And into the net, the attack by Annalise Luke, and Bulldogs matched their biggest lead from set 1, 3, 11-8. A 4-point line, 35 feet. Boom.
Dumb. But then everybody would be shooting it and it'd be boring.
Here's the next serve by the Bulldogs, Kenzie Polk, and that one's way too strong. The attack by Sidney Province, and Bulldogs now their biggest lead of the day, 4 points.
Yeah.
Middle of set 2, 12-8. Kearney won the first set, 25-22. Just get another volleyball. Hey, Kenzie, here's another one. There you go.
They have to. No.
Clancy's the one that dug under the. Wow, I gotta give some props to Clancy Hammond. She went under the bleachers to grab that. I mean, you got other things to worry about as a head coach. You shouldn't be traveling under the bleachers. Another long attack by Kearney. And hey, Scotty, 5 points. Your favorite spot to be in volleyball.
That's right, man. Cracking open my margarita. Oh, I guess you don't open them. Well, you could. They come in a can.
Kenzie Polk with the next one. Short set.
Oh!
Wow, that was quick. Sidney Province with the kill.
Up and down.
That's what you mean by a fast attack.
Yeah, that was nice. Very nice.
13-9. Bulldogs still up by 4. Just don't want to give momentum to this Kearney Bearcat squad. CT Computer Services in North Platte supports services, your computer, as well as dozens of small business networks around North Platte. That's CT Computer Services. Find them just north of Walmart. Next serve there by Province. Into the net. A service error. Going to put the Bulldogs back up by 5, 14-9.
And little salt.
Oh, I was like,
Little
what is
lime.
Brooklyn Douglas back to serve for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs on the right side, serving left if you're just joining us. I know they're both in white uniforms. Here's Peyton Neff, going to short set for McKenna Little. Using the tape. Kearney from the 10-foot line.
Come on.
Also using the tape. Douglas going to give it to Purdy. Nice little tap by Cardi Purley. I'm sorry, Carly Purdy. I just butchered your name. Timeout. Kearney will take it with him. Bulldogs up by 6, 15-9 when we come back. Welcome back. Bulldog Volleyball here on FM 98.1. Kyle LeBoy, Scott Carlson. Set 2. Bulldogs in the lead 15-9. A 6-point lead. It's their biggest today. Here's Kearney out of the timeout. Good up by Hanneborg. They go to Purdy on the near side, and she'll get the kill as a bad dig there by Aspen Rusher. Bulldogs are pouring it on here in set 2 after losing the first set by 3, 22-25. Bulldog Volleyball on the post, NorthPlattePost.com. That timeout just a few moments ago brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Find him under the bright green awning. Here's a setup for Purdy again on the near side and going the wrong way. Free ball for the Bulldogs. Hanneborg. Neff. Swing set for McKenna Little off the block. Great kill again by McKenna Little. And we're going to go timeout. And we'll take the timeout as well. 17-9. We'll keep it right here. Bulldog Volleyball on FM 98.1. Good second set for the Bulldogs here, Scotty. I like how they've come back into it.
Yeah, you better believe it, Kyle. And I know that my score here, I need to adjust my score a little bit. Thank you. There. He's not cooperating. I mean, well, maybe because I wasn't clicking it.
Well, I mean, I will come to your defense. I have seen you attempting to manipulate technology on a very often basis, and you and technology just do not get along very well. It's not that you don't know how to use technology and manipulate technology. It's just the plain simple fact that it just doesn't like you, and it doesn't like working for you. Uh-oh. Coming out of the timeout, a kill there by Novacek.
Those points you want right there, 2 out of the timeout. Dogs still looking good, though. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, C didn't work.
Lineups appreciates it. I cleared the wrong one. There we go. Apologize, folks.
Scotty and technology. There you go.
All right.
There's Peyton Neff going to back set for McKenna. She got under it a little bit and floated it. And that gives Kearney the opportunity to get in system, and a kill again by Novacek. 11-17. Bulldogs still in the lead bigly. 6-point Bulldog lead. Bulldog Volleyball here on the Post, NorthPlattePost.com. Brought to you by Dave's Place. Pizza, wings, and more on East 4th Street. That's Dave's Place. Bulldogs scrambling to get it over, and they can't quite get it. Good block of the net by Kearney. That timeout coming at the perfect time, giving Kearney some momentum as they've gotten the 3 points out of the timeout. Off the tape, Bulldogs going to back set for McKenna. She'll use the block to her advantage.
There we go.
Good kill there by McKenna Little. Bulldogs still up by 6, 18-12. Back to serve, Peyton Neff for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs looking to go 19 wins on the season. 19-9. Should they
Use
pull
it,
this one
use
out?
it.
Hannahborg on the free ball. Neff going to go far side for Purdy.
Wow, what the
Down
heck?
the line, in.
Boom,
yeah, there
that's
you
it.
go.
Man, she I think we'd call that like the tomahawk dunk in basketball, like when the one hand comes around and follows
Oh, that's a windmill.
With the windmill?
That's a windmill.
The two hands?
The two hands. I don't know what the two hands called. Here's a swing set.
Too long.
Way
What's
too
up?
strong by Novacek. She got under it.
Come on now. Keep rolling.
20-12. I mean, this set has been all Bulldogs. An 8-point lead late in set 2 after losing the first set 22-25. Next serve by Peyton Neff. Kearney scrambling a little bit. Here's a little, into the net. The miscue by Annalise Luke. 21-12. What's it when they're same backwards and forwards? Like 21 and 12?
Yeah.
There's a word for it. And Scotty's smarter than I am. Here's Novacek, way strong. I think that might have been out, but Hannahborg didn't want to.
Is that an anagram? No.
Is it an anagram? I don't know. You're smarter than I am. Here's Novacek on the swing set.
We're putting
Into the back
pressure on
corner.
you.
I know I am. people listen to us for our
It's a palindrome.
Palindrome.
There we go. Palindrome sounds Greek, and it is Greek.
My question is, why isn't palindrome a palindrome?
Funny, she doesn't look Jewish. We could drop some space balls.
21-13. Still an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Come on, good.
Neff.
Good save, Peyton.
Good
Yeah.
attack by McKenna Little. Give her the kill.
Good save by Peyton Neff, too. Again, not a good pass, and Peyton making it happen, showing why she's going to be a UNK Loper next year, Kyle.
The UNK is very excited to get Peyton Neff. McKenna Little also going to spend her college here in Kearney. She will be attending UNK.
That's right.
And I know Coach Hammond's trying to convince McKenna to walk onto the team. I think McKenna could easily walk onto the Loper squad. She's got some great power for a middle hitter. Here's over 3, Kearney, and then Bulldogs going to give a free ball to the Bearcats. That's dangerous. Going to set up in the middle, and a kill there for Aspen Rusher. 22-14, still a good-sized lead for the Bulldogs. Coming back to serve, Tatum Rusher, Bulldog Volleyball. Presented by another round, Rivers Edge Golf Course. They are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Rusher, the libero with the serve. Peyton Neff going to back set Purdy into the block.
Nice.
Good job by Brooklyn Douglas to keep that alive. Here's Rusher with a tip over the block. Another great.
Come on.
Get to it, Hannahborg. There you go, Gracie gets it over. Now a swing set. Gracie with another good up. Get to it.
Come on.
Brooklyn.
Darn. Some hustle going on there, man. What an up by Brooklyn Douglas. Holy
To keep that
cow.
alive, and then she almost got to that
Almost.
second one in front of us.
Sacrifice in the body.
7-point lead for North Platte, 22-15. Rusher with the serve that's too strong.
All right.
23-15.
Substitutions, number 3, Graceland Kaufman.
Gracie Kaufman going to come in. Kylie Harvey going to come in. Kaufman to serve for the Bulldogs. Your front line is Bocott Polk. I think it's Kylie Harvey. I can't see the last person. Neff, Kaufman, and Hannahborg's your back row. Neff with the dig. Hannahborg. And over in the free ball is Kaufman. Into the block, using the block against the Bulldogs. The kill there by Aspen Rusher. 23-16, Bulldogs. Still in the lead by 7, but Kearney not going away. We know Kearney can run off points quickly, so you got to just get out of this set while you have the opportunity. There's over in 2. Good schmuck. Nope, over in 1. Another good schmuck.
2 opportunities on the overpass.
Kaufman.
Not a good business plan.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. We'll take it with them. Bulldogs up 23-17 on the Post, NorthPlattePost.com. Bulldog Volleyball on the post, northplattpost.com. Kyle Boyer, Scott Carlson on a Saturday morning. An ace serve by Kearney coming out of the timeout. Timeout brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. 23-18, 5-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Their lead is shrinking quickly. Still in this comfort zone for Scott Carlson, though. Next serve by Kearney, and a bad serve received by Kaufman.
Yeah, be ready. Going to come right back at Gracie. couple little struggles on serve receive. And now they've got her number.
Is there anything you could do if you wanted to get her out, or do you just got to wait till she rotates out?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can always sub. Likely, though, you'll do what Clancy did there and just hide her. There we go.
And the kill by Kenzie Pohl gives the Bulldogs set point.
Yeah, you saw they adjusted their alignment on serve receive a little bit so that Gracie had a line of defense in front of her. Not because she can't serve receive, just because a couple little struggles there need to help her recover. So, good move.
Next serve for set point by Sudbeck, and a bad serve receive. Bulldogs will take set 2, 25-19. Set 3, the determining set in the first game of the try here at Kearney, is next on the post, northplattpost.com. Back to Bulldog Volleyball here on FM 91. Just a couple ticks of the clock left to go between sets here at Kearney. And time now for what you want to see out of the third set. What you want to see brought to you by Sam's Lawn Service. He'll take care of you. 534-4133. That's Sam's Lawn Service. All right, well, tied up 1-1. Bulldogs came with some intensity in that second one. What do you want to see out of set three, Scott?
A lot more intense. Now bring it with you, Kyle. Pack it in the bags and take it to set number 3 and open it up once you get there. Unzip,
open up a can
of... No, you got to keep that momentum. Coming off a second set victory is the advantage going into a third set. So here we go.
All right, on the court for the Bulldogs to start this third set. Neff, Douglas, Hannaborg, your back row. McKenna Little, Sedina Hayes, and Carly Purdy, your front row. Bulldogs start with the serve. And back to serve is Peyton Neff. An overpass on the serve receive. And McKenna Little tried to use it. Here's a free ball. Peyton, McKenna going to set it for Sedina Hayes on the far side. And Sedina put it in a perfect spot. Good kill by Sedina Hayes to start things off in set numero 3. If you thought about refinancing your home, Sandhill State Bank is making the process easy. They are the most committed brand in banking. That's Sandhill State Bank. Here's the swing and a good up over and 2 by Sedina.
Nope.
How was that? Yeah, there's a whistle. I was going to say there's got to be a lift or 2 hits somewhere in there. The Kearney coach talking to the down official. Can't quite understand what she said, but she was doing the same momentum. Like, is this like? Does this mean something to you? And she was waving her hands in front of her like that.
No.
Kill for Kearney.
I'm not in on the lingo. Sorry.
She's just being very
Animated.
persistent about that particular.
And we've
hand
lost
motion.
the lip reading advantage, so no longer.
I'm terrible at lip reading.
Oh, I'm good.
Here's Sedina with a good attack, over and 1. Tipped at the net. Bulldogs get the good attack by McKenna Little. Kearney with the recovery and into the floor. Aspen Rusher. She didn't even get it into the net. It was just straight down. She was way off balance when she was trying to get that attack, though. 3-1, Bulldogs up by 2 in set 3. They're going to go to Novacek. She's been gold for points for Kearney, and she's again got the kill there. Bulldog Volleyball brought to you by the Shelter Insurance guys at North Platte. P. Volsburn Rogo. Brad Heisel, or not Brad Heisel anymore. He's not with Shelter Insurance. For auto, home, life, and more, check out the Shelter Insurance guys. Here's Carly Purdy on the far side going cross court. Dug out. Now Kearney scrambling a little bit. Free ball. Hannaborg. Neff going to go near side for Purdy. She moved over and got the kill as the block wasn't tight to the net.
Yep, beat the block there, and then that's it. Block didn't get established. Carly got a lot of power.
So Carly with the attack on the far side. Got dug out by Kearney. She swung all the way over to the near side for the point. 4-2. Bulldogs up by 2 in set number 3. Here's an awkward serve receive. Kearney just going to tip it over the block. Neff with the bump. Going to go Kylie Harvey into the back corner. Good up by Tatum Rush of the libero. And an off balance but good placed kill by Aspen Rusher.
Kearney High substitution number 10, Avery Branson.
We got a couple of Kearney High fans over to the right of us that are helping retrieve loose change. Big thanks to you guys. Here's a hop, skip, and a jump. What a good, that was a great serve. Bulldogs handle it.
Wow,
nice.
nice.
Hayes. And a free ball from Kearney. Use it. Here's Hannaborg. Neff gonna middle set for Kenzie Polk. And Tatum Rusher can't handle the set or the attack. Good kill there.
Kinsey having a pretty good match.
We have said Kenzie Polk an awful lot today.
Yeah, we
haven't
sure have. You betcha.
5-3. Bulldogs in the lead by 2. Bulldogs lost the first set 22-25 and won the second set 25-18. Here's an overpass on the serve receive. Over and 2. Peyton Neff.
Nice play.
Only the second time we've seen her pull that out today.
Yeah.
She's great about picking her spot on when to pull that out of the bag.
Yeah, definitely one of those things you don't want to see too often because it gets predictable. Great idea.
6-3. Bulldogs in the lead by 3. You're going to go far side. The block was there, but it was into the net. Sydney Province on the attack.
I think it hit the antenna.
I think it hit the antenna too. The Kearney coach is complaining. The up official is going to reverse the decision, so they're going to give the point to Kearney.
Kearney High substitutions, number 9, Shannon Whalen, and number 17, Annalise Luke.
And now Peyton Neff wanting an explanation, so both captains over there. getting an explanation from the up judge. So it's 6-4 instead of 7-3. Bulldogs still in the lead by 2, but that could be a huge momentum swing. And a free ball over from the Bulldogs as Hanneborg got caught up in a little miscommunication. She's got a good up. And another free ball from the Bulldogs to Kearney into the back row. Barty gonna back set.
Nice
good up by Hanneborg and a good job. Hanneborg getting it over.
My goodness.
Oh, 2 hits on Gracie. She got it over though. I mean, that was impressive. And all of a sudden we're all almost to being knotted up. 6-5, Bulldogs down by 1. Or Bulldogs up by 1, excuse me. Here's the next serve from Kearney. Gonna back set Kenzie
There we
Pohl.
go.
Kenzie will take care of business. Block not tight to the net. Kenzie using it.
Kearney High substitution, number 15, Aspen Rusher.
They are Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters. I'm talking about Bill Summers. If you don't have the time to get out to the lot, you can see their entire inventory online, billsummers.com. They update it constantly. On the near side.
Oh, no.
That was
Come
out.
on.
That was out.
Not even close.
7-6. Bulldogs in the lead by 1.
Ouch.
Scotty's not happy with that call. Back to serve Sydney Province for the Bearcats. An overpass on the serve receive, going to give Kearney an opportunity for a free ball. And they'll use it with a kill by Avery Franzen. Take a timeout. Yep. Yeah, Coach Hammond wants a timeout. Got to refocus. Good call, Clancy Hammond. 7-7 in set 3 when we come back. NorthPlatePost.com. Bulldog Volleyball in its home on the post, NorthPlatePost.com. Live video streaming of every sporting event that we're allowed to. I haven't been saying it all season, every sporting event, but every sporting event that we're allowed to. Of course, we weren't allowed to video stream the state softball tournament. Still a big congratulations to the Bulldog softball team as runners-up. And now we should hear sometime today. Here's a kill by McKenna Little coming out of the timeout for the Bulldogs to retake the lead, 8-7. We should hear sometime this morning, it might be too early, for the football rankings. They should be coming out today. Next serve by the Bulldogs. Kearney going to scramble a little bit from the 10-foot line. Beautiful block up front by McKenna Little for the kill. Bulldogs back in the lead by 2, 9-7. Timeout points, 2 in a row. That timeout, by the way, brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Here's an ace serve, a bad serve receive. And Bulldogs up by 3, 10-7.
Kyle, you got to help me make sure I get the ads off, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Somebody help.
Has a joust at the net, and Kearney gets it over. Neff going to go to Purdy on the far side. And right into the up official on the dig.
It's scary when those are coming at you like that.
How often were you up?
Never. My dad didn't like to be down. I was the down official, so.
Come on, Dad. Why couldn't you give him some slack?
Plus, I don't like heights. I wasn't real crazy about standing up on that thing.
Maybe that's why he was doing it for you.
He was not doing it for me.
Here's Avery Franzen on the cross.
I don't know. I just don't think he.
I know they're watching. Your parents usually are pretty good watchers of ours.
You gotta do a lot more stuff down low and get yelled at a lot more because the coaches are like right there to yell at you. You know, you get yelled at for him. You get yelled at for both.
You tell him what I'm telling you right now. 11-8. Bulldogs up by 3.
Oh, couldn't stop herself.
And
Across the
center
center
line
line.
violation. I just checked the NSAA's website. No news on playoff brackets for football, if you're listening to us and wondering. But if it happens during the broadcast, we'll let you guys know. I'll be checking it. I'm checking it about once every 15 minutes or so. Here's Carly Purdy with a little tip right over the block, and Kearney can't handle it. 12-9. Bulldogs up by 4. A nice run coming out of that timeout. You talk about poodle points all the time, Scott.
Yep, definitely. A lot of momentum with them, a lot of confidence-boosting ability, and you love to have those points.
Here's Peyton Neff with her next serve. Bad serve receive, over in 1. Here now Bulldogs going to use it. Here's Purdy through the block. Kearney with a good up. Short set for Novacek. And if the Bearcats need a point, they're going to Lily Novacek.
Yep, she's pretty reliable for them and has proven not just this match, but the previous match we saw to be trouble for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, by the way, number 8 in power points coming in today's play. They're doing the same thing as they did with softball. The top 6 teams will get to host the district tournament. So Bulldogs trying to move up a couple slots. They're going to give a free ball to Kearney right there. Going to go far side. The off-balance attack. Now Purdy. And she hits the antenna, did Carly Purdy.
Darn it.
Purdy too far off to her left. I think she was further left than she thought she was. And 3 quick points by the Bearcats have them down just by 1, 12-11. Need a run here. Here's McKenna Little into the back row. Kearney scrambling, free ball. Use it. Neff going to quick set for McKenna. Off Tatum Rushers, high elbow, and another free ball. Douglas, Neff, go to Purdy. There you go.
That's where I'm going. Yeah.
If they've got McKenna in the middle figured out, they don't have Carly on the outside.
And when you've got a single block on Carly Purdy, man, that's danger.
For the other team.
Yeah.
13-11, 2-point Bulldog lead, middle of set 3. We're all tied up 1 set apiece. At the try. Was going to be a quad. And here's the Bocott with kind of the off-balance attack over in 2. Bulldog, get it over in 3. What a good job by the Bulldogs. Now Kearney a little off. They're going to give a free ball to the Bulldogs. Here's Little. Neff going to set up Purdy. Off the block.
Yeah.
Wow, what defense by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good defense for sure, and keeping it together, not panicking, and ending with a beautiful shot from Carly Purdy.
14-11, back up to a 3-point lead for North Platte. Far side, McKenna on the up. Oh, what a hustle play by Brooklyn Douglas, and Bulldogs get it over in 3. Kearney, short set, Novacek, she puts it away.
Darn.
But still, Bulldogs showing a lot of fight on these last couple of points. They want this win over Kearney. They want to prove some stuff. Kearney in the conversation. I think Kearney's in the top 6 looking to host a district match. Here's the next serve. There's Douglas. Gonna give it up to Kenzie Polk, and off the block and down. Nobody supporting their block for Kearney. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs, 15-12. Bulldogs coming alive here in this one. I'm gonna finish my thought that I started a few minutes ago. It was going to be a quad, but Lincoln Southeast having a positive COVID test a few nights ago. They canceled their volleyball match against Gretna and then canceling their trip here to Kearney. Kill by Sydney Province for Kearney, interrupting my thought. So Kearney changing this to a try instead of a quad. And of course, we were supposed to be here last week, Scott.
Yep, that's
and
right.
Kearney having a coronavirus scare at one of their elementary schools, which prompted the school to say, all right, we're going to stop everything. We're going to figure this out. They pushed it back a week. So here we are. That attack by Kearney just moments ago, by the way, too long. 16-13, Bulldogs in the lead by 3 with Skylar Sudbeck to serve. Skylar. And kind of a misplay. Whoa, good put away by Peyton Neff. She went right down the net with it.
Nice play.
Nice little, I know we talked basketball already, but if we're talking basketball, she had a nice little follow through. She snapped that wrist real nice.
The gooseneck.
Sudbeck with her next serve. Bulldogs up by 4, 17-13. Gonna go far side. Beautiful block up front. Kearney trying to recover. And they're gonna give a free ball off the roll spike. Hanneborg. Back set, Kenzie Polk. The block again there. Kearney scrambling a bit. Short set and a good kill by Avery Franzen.
Kearney High substitutions, number 9.
Gesundheit. He's still going over there. 17-14. Bulldogs in the lead by 3. In set 3, Bulldogs lost the first set 22-25. They won the second set 25-18. Back to serve, Shannon Whalen for Kearney. Here's Neff. Going to set up Kylie Harvey into the block. Harvey with a good up.
Yep.
Hanneborg going to give it to Peyton Neff, and Peyton attacks it right into the net. Peyton let that one come down a little too far before she took a swing at it. 2-point run here for Kearney. Cuts the lead for the Bulldogs to 2, 17-15. Got to talk on that serve receive. Here's Kenzie Polk on the far side into the block. She gets it up herself, and Skylar Sudbeck tried to get around Kenzie. It was just a little late getting there. Clancy Hammond going to take the timeout. 17-16, Bulldogs still up by 1. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, Bulldog Volleyball here on The Post, NorthPlattePost.com. 17-16, Bulldogs in the lead. Timeout brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortifier Group. His favorite fall costume is a harvest. I'm just going to leave that one out there. Big thanks to Kevin. He's been a good sponsor of our athletic coverage for many, many years. So big thanks to Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Here's the next serve by Kearney. Going to go to Kylie Harvey on the near side. And punched over in 2. Free ball for the Bulldogs. Here's in the middle, Kenzie Polk. Tatum Rusher off of her body, and Kearney can't handle it. Points out of the timeout, going for North Platte. I was just reaching when you did it. 18-16, Bulldogs
Don't worry,
up by 2.
I'll do everything.
I was reaching when you did it. You just beat me to the C button. Here's Kenzie, Polk serve. Good block. Oh, turned out by the Bulldogs. Little and Neff were there. Bulldogs still in the lead by 1, 18-17. What are you looking at?
I was just seeing if I could make him uncomfortable.
Oh. Here's the next serve by Kearney. Up and over. Too long on the serve. We'll take the service error by City Province. Bulldogs in the lead by 2, 19-17. Bulldog Volleyball on the Post, NorthPlattePost.com. As always, presented by Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialists. They provide exceptional care and surgical treatments for all aspects of foot and ankle medicine. The next serve by Brooklyn Douglas, and they're going to Lily Novacek, and she'll give them a point. 19-18. Set 3 going down to the wire, Scotty.
Yeah, back to set 1, just back and forth. Same thing we saw back then.
Bulldogs had the lead through most of set 1 before squandering it at the very end. Then came back and had a great set 2.
Right.
And now they're up by 2 in set 3, 20-18. Got to shut the door.
That's how you shut doors, even when I'm on the air.
I'm not that bad. Peyton Neff's serve for the Bulldogs. Kearney going to go to Novacek. And
nice play.
Instead of powering it over through the block, she tipped it over.
Yeah, just hung up there, read the block, and a good play by Lily Novacek.
Bulldogs out of timeouts, by the way, in this set 3. Back to serve for Kearney. I don't have a 24. Who's 24? Here's Carly Purdy into the block, but it's turned out.
There we go.
Hey, Carly Purdy was in the middle of the court, just showing you how powerful she is. That block was turned out from the middle.
Yeah, she's strong.
21-19. Bulldogs in the lead by 2. Here's Novacek again with a tip over the block, and again it finds payday.
Yeah, Kearney just taking advantage of little gaps in the Bulldog defense. Just another nice play. Hard ball to get up for sure.
21-20. Bulldogs in the lead by 1. Tatum Rusher with the serve. Bad serve receive.
Get over.
Oh, they almost had it over in 3. We're all tied up 21-21. Late in set 3. Rusher with her next serve. Polk there. Peyton Neff going to set for Carly Purdy from the 10-foot line. Kearney keeps it alive over in 2. Neff was ready for it. Douglas. Bad pass for Brooklyn Douglas.
Come on now.
I thought they were out of timeouts. Apparently they're not. Bulldogs take a timeout. They're down by 1, 22-21
Yeah,
in set 3.
that's a point. I don't think she does have a timeout. And she called one. So that's a delayed game. That'll be a point for Kearney. And that could be big. Yep, that's a point for Kearney.
Yeah, that is I was going to say,
Yeah.
I had it tracking in my head.
You can't call a timeout if you don't have one. That whole Fab Five, Jalen Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Back at Michigan, remember that?
I do remember that.
Oof.
23-21, that's huge. Here's Peyton Neff, going to set up Carly Purdy. She tips it down the line. Kearney scrambling on the attack. Good up by Douglas. Hanneborg keeping it alive. Peyton Neff calling everyone off. She'll get it over. Free ball for Kearney. They're going to go over in 2. Carly Purdy says differently. Now they go to Franzen and Bulldogs. Oh, they can't get it down the net. Here's match point. And now we're at match point. Here's wait, they cleared the wrong one. There you go. Here's Neff going to set up Purdy. There's Carly Purdy going to fend off one match point. 24-22. But Purdy coming out on the rotation. Brooklyn Douglas also coming out. Kaufman back to serve for the Bulldogs. Match point 2 for Kearney. Bulldogs serving. Good up by Hanneborg. Peyton can't get to it. City Province gets the match win for Kearney. Bulldogs fall to 18-10.
Darn.
So Bulldogs now going to turn right around and play the Rockets from Lincoln Northeast. What do you want to see from the Bulldogs in this one coming up?
Yeah, hey, man, recovery time. You know, sometimes those back and forth battles are a little tougher to lose. You know how competitive I am, Kyle. No loss is easy. But the trick is to bounce back from the loss, put it behind you, and get the win over Northeast here.
Northeast
at home with 1.
4-17 on the season. So hopefully going to come away with a victory in this one and go 1-1 at the Kearney Try, your post-game show brought to you by Quick Stop. 24 locations, open 24 hours a day. That's Quick Stop. Bulldogs fall 2-1 in the first game of the Try. They're going to sanitize everything here. They got one of those cool sanitized guns that soaks things down. Bulldogs will stay on the right side of your screen. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to finish wrapping this one up. Bulldog Volleyball on FM or on NorthPatPost.com. Your final box score brought to you by Eeks Office Solutions. For copies, furniture, and janitorial supplies, think Eeks and visit Eeks.com. Bulldogs lose 2-1 to the Kearney Bearcats. They lose the first set 22-25. They win set 2 25-18. They lose the second set 22-25. That's your Eeks Office Solutions final box score. And got our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Match. Also, Scott, who you going with your Ameriprise Financial Player of the Match?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, a lot of good stuff. But I think there was one play that earned the Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Match, and that's Brooklyn Douglas. I mean, she had some great defensive plays, but the one where she completely hustled, sacrificed her body, and kept the ball alive, right there solidified it for me. Like I said, it wasn't the only great play she made in the match, but it was definitely what narrowed it down.
Narrowed it down for you?
That's right.
I got to give mine to Kenzie Polk. Middle hitter's big part of Coach Hammond's strategy throughout the season. She says we got to get our middle hitters going every game, every match, and nice to see. Not to take anything away from McKenna Little or not take anything away from Carly Purdy or any of the other, Kylie Harvey, any of the other outside hitters, but Kenzie Polk, we were saying her name an awful lot. Good job from the service line. Good job at the front row. Kenzie Polk, my Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Match. We're going to step aside in about 20 minutes or so before we get to our next match is Lincoln Northeast. They're going to start the warm-up clock here in just a moment, so make it 15 minutes before we're ready to go the match against the Rockets and the Dogs. Bulldog Volleyball on the Post, NorthPlattePost.com. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Bulldog Volleyball here on NorthPlattePost.com. Kyle Laborious, Scott Carlson, as the Bulldogs fall to the Kearney Bearcats 2-1. Now they take on the Lincoln Northeast Rockets. 4-17 on the season are the Rockets, and hopefully the Bulldogs can shake off the game against Kearney and come bring the intensity that we saw in set 2 against the Rockets. Joining me as always, my broadcast partner, Scott Carlson. How was your match break?
It was good, man. I went and got my coffee out of the car.
I see that, yeah.
Life is better
That's
now.
important for him.
Yep, it is. And,
You're talking to the guy who usually has a pot before I get there in the morning.
Easy, man. Easy 3-pot-a-day drinker.
Yeah.
I pour some out.
And after he told me that he had only a cup before we hopped into the car, I was a little worried.
Yeah.
Not going to lie. A little concerned.
And I only punched you once, so it's all good.
It's in love.
It could have been a devastating flurry of punches. But it was just one. I didn't break out the fury fists.
I mean, the bruise will fade in an hour, maybe
heal.
2.
It'll heal.
It'll heal. It's all right.
Yeah.
I actually, real quick, I had a chance to talk with Bernie Madison. He's here with us today, and he said that the Bulldog football standings, I know we talked about it during the first match, the Bulldog football standings should be coming out by noon at the latest.
Told you.
And good news for Bulldog football fans, Jordan Cudney is actually on the committee.
Hey, that is good.
He called up and said, I want on the committee. So the Bulldogs have a voice to offset some of the voices from the East, which is good news.
Yep.
Bulldog pregame brought to you by Quick Stop.
You were doubtful, though, whether they'd get together this weekend. I said, hey, they're going to get on it, man.
I was going to say, I just know how sometimes I was doubtful that they'd get the information out this weekend. I thought it was going to come out on Monday. I thought they were going to spend 2 days arguing as sports
we are
people
a now society, Kyle. Information is expected now.
Yeah, right.
With technology, you don't have to send out the news release, give the mail a day to let it get there, and you just go.
We're at now.
We're at now. What happened to them?
When?
We passed it.
Just now. You wanted your Spaceballs reference.
You
there
screwed
go.
up.
I probably did.
You said it out of order.
I probably did.
I'll let it slide.
For now. All right, here we go.
Whoa,
again,
this is unique. We've got a new. Oh, I bet they had 2 sets of officials hired because we've got the same up official but a different down official. So I bet they had 2 sets of officials hired because they were supposed to run 2 gyms. And now they're only running 1. So
yeah, I see the lady official up top.
Big time sidebar. But as a former official, I noticed
she's talking to the Kearney coach over there up top. Lincoln Northeast,
the Kearney
Rockets
coach is sitting over there.
That's one of the Kearney assistant coaches.
Oh,
because I remember she came up and talked to the up official between sets. Lincoln Northeast, the Rockets in white jerseys. They're on your left side on the post, NorthPlattePost.com. Bulldogs on your right. Bulldogs in the blue libero jersey, the Rockets in the black. And miscommunication to start the game off for the Bulldogs.
Gotta talk.
As the Rockets get the first point. Your starting lineup is brought to you by Linex of North Platte. Protection you can count on with truck accessories, gear, and more. There's Linex of North Platte. Sudbeck, Neff, and Hannaborg in the back row for you. Coming in, Bocott. There's Carly Purdy and McKenna Little as your starting lineup, brought to you by Linex. And an ace serve by Peyton Neff. Bulldogs now up 2-1 in this one early in set 1. They lost the first match against Kearney 2-1. If you're just joining us, thanks for joining us. Here's Peyton Neff with her next serve. The Rockets just 4 wins on the season.
Oh, would have been long.
And Bulldogs going to give a free ball to the Rockets. Let's see what they can do with it. Brock's going to set up, going to go far side, a little tip over the block,
nice
and a kill there by Kinley Uhr.
Rocket substitution. Number 5, Lady Southeast.
That's Southeast. Did I say that wrong? Kinley Uhr?
I bet it's Ewer.
Ewer? Mm-hmm. Here's Neff going to set up McKenna. A little long run up, and
there we go.
McKenna going to have the kill right at Laney Songster, and Songster couldn't handle the power from Little. 3-2 Bulldogs in the lead early set 1. Here's the Rockets. Get it up, and a kill there by Tasha Sadler.
Yeah, just nice placement there. I mean, a little easy roll spike, but making it tough for Brooklyn to get to.
3-3 in set 1. Can you move? Can you move on the court, or is it like when you're set, you're set?
Yeah,
until the ball's
no,
served?
you can move. You just can't be overlapped and out of rotation when the ball's served.
There's a good kill by Carly Purdy.
I mean, it's not, I wouldn't think beneficial to your server to have people running and moving, scrambling around in front of her as she's trying to focus on getting the serve over.
Well, no, I was thinking on defense, like, you know.
Yeah, as long as you're not overlapping and you're in rotation.
Now, what do you mean overlapping?
So
who cannot and who can overlap? Here's a tip over the net by the Rockets. You're going to go to Bocott on the far side. Good placement by Bocott. Rockets scrambling a little bit. Free ball right into the block, and Bulldogs with the up. Neff going to go near side for Kylie Harvey. And roll right at the face of Tasha Sadler.
Yeah.
Didn't get much on it, but right at Sadler's breadbasket.
So basically, you see the setter right now. She's a back row player, so that's why she's standing behind. She has to be in back of that player, and she'll move up in front of her as soon as the ball's served. So you can't be behind the player behind you or inside of the person outside of you, if that makes sense.
Kind of.
If they'd give us a scenario. So right now, let's say, okay, so let's just take your right side hitter and your right back. They're fine. Now, if the right side hitter were to move over to the middle and overlap the center back, then she's out of rotation.
Okay.
So that's why you see them drop back.
Point for the Bulldogs.
Front row players in serve receive, you'll see them drop them back, but they're not overlapping the person in front. So now the setter's a back row player, so even though it looks like she's standing up front, the left side hitter is the one in front of her. She's left back right now. So as long as she stays behind the left side hitter, she can stand right up beside her and be there. But if she were to take a step forward too soon, it would be an illegal rotation.
This volleyball clinic by Scott Carlson.
You have 6 dots on the court, and they have to stay. You have to stay in line on serve receive. Once the ball's in play, you can go
anywhere you want. Yeah, that much I do.
Now you can't attack in front of the 10-foot line as a back row player, but you can certainly go make a play.
Now, what is considered an attack?
Above the plane of the net. So if the ball's contacted above the plane of the net, it's considered an attack.
So you can be a back row player in front of the 10-foot line, below the plane,
and roll spike it.
Roll spike it, get a bump over.
A lot of your setters in high school volleyball, if you watch college volleyball, most of your setters are 6'1", 6'2", but a lot of your setters are smaller in volleyball, so the argument always is if they're a back row player that jumps and takes it over, they're too short to get above the plane, but a lot of times that's a judgment call. The intent matters.
There you go. Here's a good serve, and into the antenna on the serve receive by Songster. And give an ace to Kaufman, and Bulldogs are up 8-3 here in set number 1.
Just a bit off.
Just a touch outside. And another serve receive into the antenna. 2 in a row. What are the odds of that? It's like hitting the trifecta in horse racing. 9-3, Bulldogs up by 6. Kaufman's next serve. Now, we can go entire match without seeing the antenna hit, and all of a sudden it's hit 2 in a row.
Kill it.
Here's for Kenzie Polk, and powers it off the block and out of play. 10-3, Bulldogs up by 7. Quick points coming for the Bulldogs here early in set 1. They dropped the first match against Kearney, 2-1. And they've hustled to a big lead here early in set 1 against the Rockets from Lincoln Northeast. Kind of an Olay up by the Rockets. They'll tip it over the block. Peyton Neff, good up, and Bulldogs will get it over in 3. Short set for the Rockets. That was kind of a put. That looked like prolonged contact.
Yeah.
Good tip there by Kylie Harvey, putting it in no man's land for the point.
Right, creating confusion on the Rockets defense right in between the two players. Beautiful placement by Kinsey.
It looked like she pushed it on that attack by the Rocket player instead of hit it. Here's an ace for Kaufman.
There we go.
Her second ace from the service line. 12-3. Bulldogs in the lead over the Rockets from Lincoln Northeast. Bulldog Volleyball brought to you by Express AVL. All your audio, video, and lighting needs. Take pride in your ride with Express AVL. 12-3. Kaufman from the service line. Nice line drive serve. And Rockets going to get it over in 3. Hannaborg. Neff going to back set, looking for Bocott. And the kill from Delaney.
Yes. Peyton Neff, just such good sets. And like I said, she makes it look easy, so it's really simple to watch an entire match and think, yeah, she did okay, but man, she does some good stuff. She just makes it look a lot easier to do than it is.
Double comfort zone for Scott Carlson, 13-3, and as I say that, the Rockets earn a point at the net.
Right, screwing the cap back on the triple sec.
Are we allowed to say that on air?
I'm not promoting it. Triple sec's non-alcoholic.
And a long service error by the Rockets going to give the point right back to the Bulldogs.
At least I think it is. Maybe it's not.
You're talking
promoting its use.
You're talking to the wrong guy when it comes to anything alcohol related.
In a margarita. That's all.
CT Computer Services in North Platte. You can find them just north of Walmart. I'm just going to plow right through. They support dozens of small business networks and hundreds of home computer users. That's CT Computer Services in North Platte. 14-4. Here's Polk.
Yeah!
Wow, what a hammer by Polk. Right off the libero, Samantha Price. And it's 15-4. Man, where did 15 points come from?
Yeah,
that was quick.
I don't know who's keeping score, but they need to do better.
It's me. I'm keeping score.
I know.
I'm screwed. You usually do it, so I'm not used to it. Here's Hannaborg. And Neff going to set up Kylie Harvey on the near side into the back row. Good up by the Rockets. And they'll give a free ball to the Bulldogs. Peyton Neff going to set up back set for Kenzie Polk into the block. Not tight to the net. Kenzie Polk with the kill.
Yeah, that block, you're right, off the net, and Kinsey recognizing that and just hammering right into it. Timeout, Northeast.
We'll take it with them. 16-4. Bulldogs up big in set 1 on the Post, northplattpost.com. Back to volleyball here in Kearney. Oh, my mask is slipping off.
I can't get no.
There we go. I don't want to get kicked out. Sorry, Kearney people. I got it on. All right, here we go. 16-4 Bulldogs.
Oh.
And a point coming out of the timeout. Kill there by Donalia Washington.
I was going to say, Cal, that you don't need a mask. You're already dead. You were like 89 degrees when we came in.
I took it again. I was still low. I was at like 93.
Dude.
When I took it in after coming out from because I went out to the car to switch
got
masks.
issues. Did they make you take it again?
No, I took it again because I was curious. I was curious. I said maybe this time, maybe now that I've warmed up a little bit, I'll be normal. I did the beep beep and it was 93. I mean, apparently I'm just, I don't know what's going on. I feel fine.
I tried to get him to look in a mirror to see if he had a reflection, but
that's vampires.
He hasn't. Well, vampires are the walking dead. They're the dead.
Only in some mythology.
They're the undead.
Here's a lift by the Bulldogs. 3 straight points coming out of the timeout by the Rockets. Timeout brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortified Group.
I know vampires. Let's not even.
Chinese vampires are not undead.
What?
Chinese vampires are not
they're
undead.
communists. They get to decide.
Play at the net.
Kim Jong-un has hit
Bulldogs
13,
get it over.
34 hole-in-ones
Over
or
in
something.
2. And a free ball from the Bulldogs to the Rockets. Rockets into the block. Rockets, good job keeping it up. They get it over in 3. Ooh, good job Hannahborg getting to that ball in the corner. Kylie Harvey going to give a free ball right back to Lincoln Northeast. Northeast going to go to Washington again. Hannahborg is ready for it. Going to go set for Kylie Harvey into the back corner. And Rockets still with it. Long volley here into the back row. Good up by Hannahborg. Racing after it, Gracie Kaufman. And over in 3 is Polk. Yeah, there you go. Go back to Washington. And,
man.
Hannahborg thought it was going to come to her, and it died right in front of Gracie. Point goes to the Rockets. Long volley there.
Yeah.
16-8. I think this
Washington been a little trouble for the Bulldogs.
Lost its elasticity. Here's Peyton Neff on the attack. And Rockets recover. A bad hit there by the Rockets. Savannah Bacon. I see a number that we haven't seen too often for the Bulldogs out there.
I see Brooklyn. Brooklyn Ayers.
Brooklyn Ayers, that's it, yeah. I was going to say, I don't recognize 12.
Hey, sir, baby.
Served by Kenzie Polk, our player of the match last match. My player of the match last match. Yours was
mine was Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, Brooks and Douglas.
And we got to say Douglas now because Ayers is out there. Can't just say Brooklyn. No lazy
that's right, I know. Washington into the block. And the block turned out, so point for the Rockets. It is 18-9. Still a 9-point lead for North Platte in set 1. Bulldog Volleyball, presented by Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialists. Dr. Raska, Dr. Gray, Dr. Christensen, all specialized in foot and ankle pain. If it's a sports injury or just painful, they'll take care of you. Get you back on your feet. Here's the serve by the Rockets. Hannahborg, Ayers, and Harvey going to get it over into the back corner. Kylie Harvey.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to let Brooklyn set a little bit. Maybe let Peyton get some swings.
North Platte substitution, number 8.
I think this, I also think it might be a little bit, Brooklyn Ayers might be the setter coming up after they lose Peyton Neff.
Yeah, she's, I believe, the JV setter right now.
So let her get some varsity action here on a Saturday late in the season. Over in 3. Brooklyn going to short set, looking for McKenna Little. And a little ping pong. McKenna Little with the point for the Bulldogs, 20-9. I wonder how does that change? If you're Peyton Neff, you're still out on the court. How does your mentality change?
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, you're working a lot less hard. I mean, that's it. The setters work hard, man. Every ball they're going to touch in most cases. So, yeah, setters it's a hard working position, man.
Good serve by Brooklyn Douglas into the net. By Lincoln Northeast, a miscue there by Savannah Bacon, and it's 21-9 in favor of the Bulldogs. Douglas with her next serve. Brooklyn Douglas with her next serve. Go back to Bacon off the block. Good Hannahborg hands. Ayers going to set up Purdy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let that play speak for itself.
Big swing.
22-9. Bulldogs in the lead in set number 1. Here's Douglas, her next serve. Bad serve receive, overpass,
Do
out
it
of
from
play.
the service line.
23-9. Bulldogs comfortably in the lead in set 1. Brooklyn Douglas, her next serve. Rockets trying to get in system to give a free ball. Douglas. Ayers going to short set for Peyton. Oh! And Peyton Neff into the block. Good block there by the Rockets. 23-10. Bulldog Volleyball, you're on the post, northplattpost.com. Presented by Sandhill State Bank, the most committed brand in banking. Here's Purdy, little tip over the net.
Okay.
A good up by the Rockets. They get it over in 2. Douglas in front of Hannahborg, cut right in front of her. Here's Purdy on the attack and kill.
Boom, boom. Set point,
Set
baby.
point. Wow, already, man. Like, that's crazy.
I'm not complaining.
Number 5, Delaney Boca.
So now does it revert back to Peyton Neff being the setter since Ayers is out?
Yeah, well, I would guess so, yeah. You know, a lot of teams play with a 2-setter rotation so that you always have 3 attackers in the front row, so that your setter is always a back row player. You know, when your setter is a front row player, you only have 2 attackers. You lose an attacker, so that's why you see a lot of the 6-2.
There you go. Bulldogs win that first set, 25-10. We'll take a short break. Set 2 next on the Post, northflatpost.com. Back to Bulldog Volleyball here on the Post, northflatpost.com. Kyle Labori, Scott Carlson on a Saturday morning. Bulldogs comfortably take the first set from the Rockets, 25-10. And the Bulldogs will start with the serve here in set numero 2. I just did 3 different languages right there. English, Spanish, and French.
You're confused. Not surprised.
I thought it was impressive. Here's the attack by... And we're going to have a 2-hit.
No, we're going to have a net foul on Kinsey.
Oh, net foul on Kinsey. Okay.
Yep, caught it as she was backing off the net. Just barely caught it.
So point in this one goes to the Rockets to start things off. What you want to see, brought to you by Sam's Lawn Service. Sam Moore will take care of your lawn. 534-4133.
All right now, come on.
What you want to see? What do you want to see of the Bulldogs?
I want to see good serve receive, man. That's what I want to see. They set me up for it.
There you go. 2-0 Rockets early lead here in set 2. Back set from Neff. Going to go to Kinsey. Kinsey cross court kill. So how different, because you talked about the 6-2 rotation, and what's the other one? 7-1?
6-1.
6-1 rotation. So how different?
I don't know. 5-1?
5-1, I don't know.
I always get confused.
So how different is it? Because, I mean, obviously you're going to play 6-2 in this match.
Uh-huh.
That will be a 2-hit against Lincoln Northeast. Does that change at all for the players?
Well, no, I mean, not if you run it regularly because your attackers are receiving sets from the same setter. You're in the same spot in the rotation every time, so it's not, unless you happen to overlap on a rotation. But, I don't think so. It's how you play, it's how you practice, and that's what you're used to. All right.
And on the free ball in the back row, Hanneborg going to get credit for a kill as that falls in.
No communication.
The Rockets thought it was long. We have a rule in basketball, if in doubt, play it.
That's right.
Is that the same kind of thing for
heck yeah.
volleyball?
You better be sure it's out. Nobody wants to stand there and watch a ball drop.
Here's a roll spike from Lincoln Northeast. They're going to give Peyton Neff an opportunity to set up Kinsey Polk. And the Rockets can't get it over. It's out of play. 4-2 Bulldogs in set 2. Bulldogs took that first set 25-10 after dropping the first match of the day against Kearney 2-1. So Bulldogs now officially 18-10 on the season, looking to go 19-10. They get it over in 3. Here's a back set for Sedina. She'll just push it over. Rockets going to go to the far side, into the block, and they dig it out of the net. Oh, they can't quite keep it alive, though. They did a pretty good job digging it out of the net, though.
Yeah, kept it alive, scrambling. That's what the Bulldogs want. They want them scrambling. Early timeout.
We'll come back. Bulldogs ahead 5-2 in set 2 on the Post, northpatpost.com. I got to turn on my mic. Bulldog Volleyball here on FM 981. Scott Carlson, I'm Kyle Laboria. Bulldogs up 5-2 in set 2 of the second match of the try for the Bulldogs. This will be the final match of the day for the North Platte squad. Their next match will be, I believe their next match will be during the week as they host Ogallala. I believe it's on Tuesday. Ace serve by the Bulldogs on a bad serve receive. Gives the Bulldogs a 6-2 lead. That timeout brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. No news yet on playoff seeding for Bulldog football. As I said, I'd be checking about every 5 minutes or so. Hanneborg with the dig. And give it up to Kylie Harvey into the block, and Harvey can't handle coming out of the block.
Yeah, darn. Good contact by Kylie. Just great block in place for the Knights.
Rockets. Here's the next serve for Northeast.
One of them's the Knights. Which Lincoln?
Southeast.
Southeast. There we go.
They were supposed to be here, but they are currently experiencing a coronavirus.
See, that's why I'm off.
A coronavirus outbreak.
Which was one person on there. I think one person on their team tested.
Was it one? I thought it was one person on staff. Washington with the kill. The solo block by McKenna Little, not tight to the net. 7-4. Bulldogs still with a 3-point lead in set 2. Rockets have woken up a little bit. They look like they were sleeping a little bit through that first set. And now a service error by the Rockets going to give the Bulldogs the serve and the point. 8-4 Bulldogs in the lead.
Number 18.
We'll be there for the Ogallala game on Tuesday night.
That's right.
At the Doghouse. And then football. That's our only broadcast schedule next week. Just volleyball and football.
Light week.
Last week of regular season play for Bulldog Volleyball. Districts will be the week after next. Here's Washington. Into the back row. Hanneborg got caught deciding what she wanted to do and just kind of tried to heel of her palm it up. I don't think that's a very effective hit, is it? It's hard to control.
It can be. Like. It's actually quite common hit, but harder to control for sure. Yeah, a lot of. You'll see the heel pop a lot.
8-5. Neff over
nice
2.
Play.
Got him.
Nice play.
We've got predictions coming in. I've got people who are hitting me up on Twitter. I got one Bulldog fan saying Grand Island at home in week 1. Bulldogs missed the bye. So we'll see how accurate people are. If you want to send your prediction to me, hit me up on Twitter at Calaboria. K-L-A-B-O-R-I-A. At Calaboria on Twitter. I do a lot of my stuff on Twitter. If you're not a Twitter user, that's fine. I'm nothing against you. But a lot of my information goes out on Twitter. And I know I interacted with a lot of the Bulldog teams on Twitter. So if you've got a prediction for Bulldog football, hit me up on Twitter at Calaboria. 10-5, Bulldogs lead by 5. We're in the comfort zone for Scott Carlson. Here's a short set, McKenna Little. Through the block. Wow, what a good up by the libero.
Nice.
And over into the block. Rockets still with it. At the net, a joust. Washington wins it, but Bulldogs keeping it alive. Purdy against Washington one-on-one. And we can't fish it out of the net. Man, Washington is having a great...
Yeah, she is. She's been a test for the Bulldogs.
She's listed at 6 foot, but... she looks a little taller than 6 foot, just observing. I mean, I'd probably say she's probably 6'1", 6'2". Bulldogs have had trouble with tall front row players all season long. Here's Little again into the block. Big block there by Kinley Ewer. No, excuse me, Serena Heron on that, not Ewer. 10-7, Bulldogs up by 3. Rockets have woken up in this second set, Scott.
Yeah, they have.
Brooklyn Douglas get a back set from Neff, right for McKenna Little.
McKenna's like, all right, back to me, Peyton, next time. they want to taunt me on this stuff. Come on.
Chalkboard material for McKenna Little. 11-7, 4-point Bulldog lead in set 2. They took the first set 25-10. McKenna's first serve. She's got that hard line drive serve. And kill there by Serena Heron.
Kind of a miss hit. Looked like it came off the outside of her hand, but worked out for her and made it a tough play for the Bulldogs.
Bulldog Volleyball brought to you by Bill Summers, Ford, Honda, Nissan, and Lincoln. Get qualified online, BillSummers.com. They help all kinds of credit get into the car that you've been dreaming of. Here's Peyton Neff going to set up Carly Purdy. A little tip over the block. And now back to the Bulldogs. We got a net foul.
Kinsey.
Second time this match, Kinsey's been caught in the net. (11-9). Now the Rockets just down by 2. Peyton gonna go to Carly Purdy through the block. Carly Purdy gonna power it down.
Side out that was needed by the Bulldogs for sure.
Sedina Hayes going to rotate in for Skylar Sudbeck. Your back row for the Bulldogs right now, Neff, Hannah Borg, and Brooklyn Douglas, Purdy, Sedina Hayes, and Kinsey Polk in your front. Here's a set for Serena Heron and uses the block against Kinsey Polk for the point. And in their celebration, they almost
hit in the head?
Yeah, they almost took out one of their players.
Yeah, she got hit in the head pretty hard, rung her bell.
Yeah, she did
not have a look of, oh, that felt good on her face.
That's Tasha Sadler, who just got clobbered by her own team. Here's
I think it's your Kinley Ewer, actually.
Oh, was it?
3. Yeah.
And kill there by the Bulldogs.
Unless she got more than one, but number 3 is the one I saw.
No, yeah, you're right. It is number 3.
Right
I read the wrong name.
Substitutions. Number 3, Graceland Kaufman. And number 23, Kylie Harvey.
Oh, they do have the Class A football bracket. It just came out 4 minutes ago. Thank you. Someone just tweeted it at me. Scott Letourneau. Scott, whoa, that was kind of a weird hit. And Rockets get it over in 3. Good save. Yeah, I agree with Scott. Here's Sedina Hayes on the far side. Gonna through the block. Rockets staying alive from the back row. Little roll spike. In a good spot. Neff had to lay out to get to it. Bulldogs over in 2. Or Rockets over in 2. Bulldogs can't handle it. All right, so here we go. I'm looking. Where are we? North Platte got the number 10 seed. They will play number 23, Lincoln High.
Lincoln High.
There you go.
At home, I'm assuming.
At home, yep. And the Lynx have not had a good season whatsoever. There's a point for the Bulldogs off the Kylie Harvey kill.
There we go. Go Dogs.
So Bulldogs number 10. will play the Lincoln High Lynx. The next serve by Kinsey Polk. The Rockets get it over in 3. Free ball for the Bulldogs. Neff going to short set McKenna Little.
There you go. Powered
it off the block. It's still alive. Rockets right down the line. A kill for the Rockets. That's Tasha Sadler.
Tasha Sadler.
I'm wondering where Millard West ended up. We just beat him last night. Millard West got 14.
Wow.
At 1 and 6.
Wow.
So the Bulldogs, are they really only four places better than the Wildcats?
Nice save. Come on now, guys.
14-13, Rockets keeping this second set close. Number 1 overall seed, in case you're wondering, Bellevue West. Number 2 overall seed, West Side. Next serve, a good up by Kaufman, and a free ball from the Bulldogs to the Rockets. Going to set up Washington into the block and into the net.
In the net, Washington.
Yep.
Bulldog substitution.
15-13. North Platte still in control here in set number 2. Next serve by the Bulldogs. And from the back row, Rockets right down the line. Hanneborg going to scramble, and Bulldogs can get over in 3. Good defense by North Platte. Going to go to Sadler, down the line through the block. Bulldogs still alive. Neff short set, McKenna Little. Tipped it around the block, over in 2, and no.
All right.
The setter there, Andrea Price. Tried to catch the Bulldogs sleeping, but she put it in the net instead. 16-13, Bulldogs up by 3. Bulldog Volleyball brought to you by Another Round River's Edge Golf Course as the Rockets get it over. Here's Kylie Harvey, cross court. Oh, almost tucked it in. Was Kylie Harvey. I think this set gets too close for the Bulldogs' liking.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time to take it and run.
I mean, they were all over the Rockets in set number 1, 25-10. Here we are, 16-14. And a bad serve received by Skylar Sudbeck.
Yeah, easy to keep those feet planted on serve receive. Got to be bouncing, ready to move. Ball's going to decide where it goes.
Here's Bulldogs now only up by 1. Neff going to set up near side for McKenna Little.
Oh.
And there's a kill by McKenna. 17-15.
Number 8, Brooklyn Douglas. Number 24, Carly Purdy.
Brooklyn Douglas going to come in to serve. Carly Purdy going to rotate in as well. So your front row, this is who you want. Little, Neff, and Purdy. Good serve by Douglas. Overpass on the serve receive. Here's Carly Purdy. Washington with the block solo. Rockets keep it alive, get it over in 3. They go right back to Carly Purdy. Right through the block again. Rockets again keeping it alive. A roll spike. Sudbeck. Neff. Right back to Carly Purdy. She tipped it this time. Rockets again keeping it alive. And a free ball again for the Bulldogs. Sudbeck. Neff over in 2. Rockets alive with that one. Now they're going to try over in 2. And again,
Dang.
Price puts it into the net.
That's got to be frustrating for Price.
2 almost in a row, 2 of them. Now 18-15, back to a 3-point lead for North Platte. There's the attack on the roll spike. Neff can give it to McKenna Little. Ooh, I think McKenna got away with a lift on that one. Here's Purdy on the near side, down the line. Rockets get it over. Douglas, Neff, McKenna, and she's got to ping pong off a couple players to get the point. 19-15.
Yeah, it'd be a carry from the top of the ball, lift from underneath. But I think she was good. You know, it's easy to. It looks like it a lot, but if you're using your fingertips, 9 times out of 10, the official's going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Timeout on the court. We'll take this timeout. Like I said, we'll reiterate Bulldog football getting the number 10 seed. They will take on Lincoln High at home. Lincoln High getting the number 23 seed. Number 1 overall seed, Bellevue West. Number 2 overall seed, West Side. Number 3, Millard South. Lincoln Southeast got number 4. And let me find number 5 is Elkhorn South in Class A football. So the Bulldogs have to get through the Lynx from Lincoln High to make it into the second round. They will take on a team we've already seen in the second round if they get through the Lynx in Lincoln East. So there you go. You can find that entire bracket on my Twitter page. Here's the next serve by Brooklyn Douglas. That timeout brought to you by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Nice solo block by Peyton Neff. Rockets stay alive. Here's Washington.
All right.
She let it fall too far, puts it into the net.
It was great block by Peyton, one-on-one, just shutting it down.
20-15, 5-point advantage for the Bulldogs.
Number 5, Lane Songster.
Here's the next serve by Brooklyn Douglas, and she's too strong. The service error by the Bulldogs. Keep the Rockets close. 20-16. Pete Volts, Brent Rogo for auto, home, life, and more. Check out the Shelter Insurance guys of North Platte. Rockets back to serve. This is Jenna LeMay. LeMay, nice line drive serve. Gonna set up for Carly Purdy into the back row. Overpass, Purdy with a schmuck. Got the kill.
There we go. Would be heads up.
5-point lead once again for the Bulldogs, 21-16. 4 points away from a match win and going 19-10 on the year. Served by McKenna Little. Rockets going to go far side through the block. Good up by Sudbeck. Miscommunication, but Bulldogs get it over anyways. Here's Neff. Going to go to Purdy on the near side.
There we go.
And a point for Purdy, not tight to the net, was Serena Heron. 22-16 Bulldogs. After our matches are done here at Kearney, wraps up our broadcast week.
Hey.
Served by McKenna Little. Tasha Sadler with a little Olay defense there. 23-16. It's been a long couple weeks for us at the sports department over at Eagle Communications, North Platte. And Rockets get it over in 3. Good up by the Rockets. Kenzie Polk going to go cross court. Another good up by the Rockets libero. She's had a couple of them. A block at the net by Kenzie Polk. Gives the Bulldogs match point at 24-16. Served by McKenna Little. Gonna go far side, tipped it over the block, and one match point fended off by the Rockets.
Lane Songster.
Songster with the kill. So we will try it again. 24-17. Sudbeck, that was long. She played it anyways. And a roll spike from the 10-foot line for Carly Purdy. Rockets are scrambling.
Use it.
Free ball to the Bulldogs. Sudbeck. Neff, short set, Polk. The Rockets with the up. There bump set from the 10-foot line.
Long.
Price, she's way too long. There's match.
Here we go.
For the Bulldogs, they put away the Rockets from Lincoln Northeast 25-17. First set 25-10. Final box score brought to you by Eeks Office Solutions for copies, furniture, janitorial supplies. Think Eeks and visit Eeks.com. We'll wrap this one up quickly and get out of here. What'd you like to see out of the 19-10 Bulldogs? What stood out for you?
Well, I tell you what, a much more confident match for the Bulldogs for sure. It took them a little while to get going this morning against Kearney, so a much better start to finish match here against the Northeast Rockets. And hey, got to be happy with a 2-set win.
I love that. Now you're in the final stretch. If you're a Bulldog volleyball fan, a game against Ogallala on Tuesday, and a tournament in Alliance next Saturday. And I think that wraps up their regular season. They got districts the week after next. And the Bulldogs right on the cusp of hosting a district tournament. They're in the number 8 seed right now as far as power points are concerned. The top 6 will host districts, and then there'll be 2 at-large opportunities to make it into the state tournament later on this month. We just got one thing left to talk about, your Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Match. You can go a lot of places with that one. It was utter domination from the Bulldogs over a 4-17, now 4-18 Rocket squad.
Yep, it was, man. But I tell you what, I think I got to go Peyton Neff just because, hey, that setter position, the hardest working position on the court, and they did not make it easy for Peyton on serve receive a lot of times. And she did a great job of giving her attackers hittable balls.
She does. She gets to, like you mentioned it, she makes it look easy, but
yeah, she does.
You have a little bit more background than maybe the casual viewer, and she makes it look easy. She works her butt off.
She sure does, man. So I think she earned it for sure this game.
Peyton Neff, your Bulldog Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the Match. It's going to wrap it up for us from Kearney. Our next broadcast Tuesday from the Doghouse. More volleyball action. And then Friday at home from Bauer Field, they take on the Lynx from Lincoln High. That's Scott Carlson. I'm Calaboria. We'll see you guys when we see you. NorthPlatte Post.com, your home for Bulldog Sports.